Welcome to Chris Parkin Shooting Sports. Quite fortuitous today. I have literally just finished doing the unboxing on an FX Crown Nordic Wolf, Crown 2 Nordic Wolf, and ding dong went the doorbell, and it was Mr. Parcelforce, because Mr. Parcelforce has brought me another scope. And this is a scope I've been quite looking forward to. I think it's going to be very appropriate for such an air rifle as this. So, you know, you get to experience the unboxing just as fresh as I do. Fresh, spontaneous. And just remember, people, part of my job is putting this all back as it came out. So it's not quite the simplest frolic. You do have to make sure that you can put it back together. Here we are. This is, if it's correct, yes, it's the new FX Titan, and this is a 3-18 by 50 first focal plane, and it's been sent to me in milliradians. Now, I have had the 5-25 Titan for over a year now. Great scope, great optically, great mechanics, but they sent me a minute of angle version, and I'm a mils guy these days. So, I was excited that they were sending me the new version with the slightly lesser magnification range, which I think is still very appropriate for hunting. I suspect it might, this will come in the full review, but it might give a little bit more adjustment range vertically and windage wise for longer range shooting. But it's still first focal plane. This is milliradians, but it is available in minutes of angle as well if you prefer that. And here we go, let's see what's in the box. We have an Element Optics sticker. We have an Element Optics instruction manual, very clear reticle layout settings here, gives you all the information you need for holdovers in mils, etc. And because of first focal plane, the reticle gets bigger as you zoom in, as the image gets bigger, to keep everything in perfect true correlation. Other things in the box, we've got a cleaning cloth, we've got the Allen keys we need to make any adjustments setting up the turrets. There's probably a throw lever, which is here. Those are super good, the throw levers. It's an Equality Panasonic CR2032 battery for the illumination system, and there is also a sunshade. I'll pop that back in there. I tend not to use them myself, but there we go. For the rear, for the front, we've got pop-up lens caps, and then here's the main event. This is the scope itself. So I'll just pop that box to one side, pop that to one side. Now, it's also got elasticated rubber caps on it. I'll just pop those off for a minute. And there is a quality control guarantee, technical inspection certificate, and that is coming off too. Now, here we go. So, 50mm front end, large ocular body. We've got fast focus on the back here, and we've got a well knurled magnification control there. That will come out with the Allen key, and into it will go the little throw lever. There have been full reviews on these scopes on my channel. This is a different specification range, but the functionality will be similar. Now, these have got 10th milliradian adjustments, which is 1 centimetre at 100 metres, and there's a zero stop on it as well. If memory serves correctly, you can actually set up negative travel on these zero stops if you want, and it's all in here how you control that. And again, they've supplied the Allen key for doing it. When it comes to actually setting zero on the turret, you can take this on and off and put it where you need to, so it indicates zero without clicking, which I do find quite annoying on some optics. When they click, when they are actually mechanically unfastened, they still click. So elevation on top, windage on the side, both have got nice firm solid clicks. We've also got, just you can take this one off as well, it's got an adjustable, take the cap off with knurling on the side so you can grip that with your fingers. You don't need any tools to do that. Yep, that comes off the same there. Now this is offering me it's offering me 5 milliradians adjustment in either direction from once I've set it up to indicate zero at the back here. There's a vernier scale on it to show you which rotation you're in. And the elevation turret, similarly, has a vernier system, so it shows you which of the rotations you are in beyond the zero stop. The CR203 battery will go in the outside cap there. That will run the illumination system. Let's do that while we're doing it, shall we? Just pop this out here. That will go in there. The fact I can confidently do this just straight onto camera without, any kind of cuts or shuffles or anything is an indication of just how easy it is for me to do. There are no, intricate threads or difficult functions or features, small parts that are going to drop out, because I can just take it apart and it's easy. Parallax control is on the left side. That goes down as far, it actually goes beyond the marked 10 metres, which is superb, especially for air rifle and rimfire use. There's no point having a quality optic unless you've got low parallax setting range, and down to 10 metres is excellent. It will probably go below that, and obviously the other way out to infinity. So we'll give that a go. I'll just have a little look out the armoury. Yes, that looks quite nice from a superficial view immediately. Cover the fast focus on the back. This is a 34mm tube, which gives you a little bit more space inside for larger optics and larger amounts of mechanical travel. And one thing that a lot of people seem quite interested to find out is that when you've got similar scopes from similar range, so say the same manufacturer does a professional level scope in a 3-15 or a 5-25, well, both of them have that 5 times erector tube, but you'll often find that because the lower magnification level actually has a slightly shorter body, well, the fact that you're moving a tube within a tube means that those shorter bodies mean they've actually got a little bit more angular space, which translates to giving you a little bit more elevation travel. And if you are pushing out ranges and you don't specifically need magnification, don't push for more magnification if you need more travel. Anyway, we've covered this now. We've got a nice 20mm recess there for the objective lens to be protected by, and so you've got 2 different types of caps come with it. The finish on the tube is all hard anodized aluminium, and it is not picking up, the skin dust off my hands, which I do like, so you retain that lovely smooth, delicate aesthetic look. Let's have a little look at the instruction manual, cover some of the details. As you see, first focal reticle, there's a reticle guide system there. There are probably a couple of reticle choices coming up, but this one is the 2D to start with. The one is usually a little bit simpler. A lot of people like these ones because you've got a lot more aim off marks. Now, what I didn't tell you about is the illumination control goes from 1 to 6, and you've got intermediate off positions. And especially if you're using rear add-ons and things like that, I do think illumination control on a first focal plane scope, where the reticle is very small at low magnification, that illumination control, pop that up to a 6 intensity on a very small reticle. It's a fantastic aiming solution for low magnification scenarios, and you don't lose the reticle. So looking through this, magnification range, we've got 3-18, tube diameter 34, objective lens 50mm. The exit pupil is 16.67 to 2.78mm. I do like the metric system. Eye relief 4 inches, 102mm. Field of view is 41 to 6.8 feet at 100 yards, which translates to 13.75 to 2.28 metres at 100 metres. Should we just stay on the right hand column? No, I'll do both of them for you. Click value, so if you have the MOA version, the quarter MOA clicks, and you have 25 MOA per revolution. On the milliradian version, the 10th milliradian clicks, and you get 10 milliradians per revolution. I do love this system of 10s, it makes life so simple. Elevation adjustment range, 150 minutes of angle. That's a lot of elevation adjustment. Just to give you a rough idea, something like a 308 0 to 100 yards needs about 36 minutes to get to 1,000 yards. That gives you a ballpark idea. I'm going to put this on the FX Crown Nordic Wolf, which already has a 20 MOA rail in it, but that's going to give me a lot of versatility. But I suspect I'm going to hang on to this scope for quite a while, because it looks like the kind of scope that, for all my reviewing purposes, is going to be very mechanically useful. So that converts to 43.6 milliradians if you're in the metric system. Windage adjustment range, 50 minutes of angle, or 14.5 milliradians. Minimum parallax distance, 10 yards, 10 metres. Well, it's not identical, but as I say, it did actually go below the 10 metre setting, and we'll check those in the full review, but I'm confident that they'll be well below 10 metres will be available. Now, of course, when you're on low magnification, you don't tend to notice lack of focus or parallax, which are sometimes a bit confused by people. When you go up to 12 power, you will immediately notice if your parallax is out, because of course the reticle will appear far more likely to move, and also the image itself will be less likely to be in focus. So parallax sort of has 2 items to it, but because on low magnification you're not going to notice it as much, you're not going to need it as much, and that's where some scopes are helpful if they aren't parallax adjustable. Dial down to low magnification. Overall length 14.57 inches or 370 millimeters, and the overall weight 34.4 ounces, which is 976 grams. That is about par for the course for 36mm tubes, long range tactical usage. So I think this scope has, okay, I'll say it out loud. I think this scope has got everything going for it, because I often look at a scope or read through the specifications and sort of see a gap or a hole or something that doesn't make it particularly versatile or non-ideal for certain things that I want to do and I can envisage customers or people who've come for training want to do. So this has everything going for it on paper. I will be doing a full review of this. I'm actually quite looking forward to doing a full review of this, and to be honest, because it's slightly low magnification, 3 to 18, not 5 to 25, and it's milliradians, I suspect I'm going to prefer this to the 525 version, which is sitting right over there in front of me, and I'm about to steal the 34mm rings from it and take them from one crown and put them on another crown. So, bar for an extra set of rings, which I don't actually have just currently in the particular specification I need at this instant in time, or do I? I might have some rings. I might even shoot both of them side by side. I'll certainly try and show them both side by side, but you'll certainly see what's going on. So, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment, because your comments are what drive me to make more videos. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you see the regular uploads on the channel. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.